Timmy, you made a big mistake giving this hungry wolf the mic.
All right, so today we're going to be looking at this clip from the Kill Tony podcast. It recently just happened. Harlan Williams, Adam Ray, Gabriel Iglesias in Los Angeles. One of the weirdest episodes probably of the recent couple months. And I say that because this is a big episode. They're doing a lot. They have the Legends bucket, all this different shit. And, of course, a great panel. But Gabriel doesn't really say anything. And then, for some reason, Pat O'Neill doesn't close the show. We got Timmy no breaks for some reason. And boy, this got worse and worse as it went on. It was almost like, is somebody going to intervene here and shut this shit down? Because it's the end of the episode. Let's get out of here. I would imagine most people are upset that Pat O'Neill wasn't there, but Timmy doing this, even worse. Let's see what we got.
This crowd sucks. Guys, to bring this to a close, we have one roaster, and I think you know who it is. He looks like a jazz dancer who invented jizz hands. He is literally celebrating, and this is true, his 19th year doing stand-up comedy. I am talking about the one and only Tone Hinchcliffe. He's gonna show us how it's fucking done tonight with the jokes that he sent me. He's gonna close it.
All right, so the whole bit here is that Red Band and allegedly Kevin Hart sent Timmy jokes to do a roast. And it's annoying. It's annoying. That's why I say, like, why didn't somebody jump in and be like, all right, that's it, Timmy, get the fuck out of here. Because Tony likes to say, well, I let Timmy do whatever he wants. He gets to create his own segments for the show. And you're like, yeah, but let's not do that anymore. And I used to like Timmy. I don't think he's not funny. And I don't agree with a lot of the people that say that he's bad at what he's doing or what have you. I just think that he's much like Jack Shaw coming out in this episode with the fucking bag full of like Carrot Top props. Stop doing that, dude. Just come out and be funny. That's it. You don't need all the extra shit. You don't need to create a segment for the show. We're all good. Just come out and do a handful of jokes, do an interview, and get the fuck off stage.
Everybody on your fucking feet for the king.
Thank you. Timmy, you made a big mistake giving this hungry wolf the mic. Let me show you how it's done. Red Band's club has high ceilings. Red Band, you're not supposed to give your ceilings weed.
Okay, so the basic bit here is, hey, isn't he not good at this? Let's poke fun at the fact that he's not good at it. But let's pretend like he's good at it, and that's why we're poking fun. It's like, no, he is genuinely not good at it. The actual stand-up part of Tony Hinchcliffe's persona is bad. And I don't know how much Timmy's got in him, because this is a character. Is he just going to play fucking Andrew Dice Clay the whole time? What's the shtick? Call everyone gay? It gets old at a certain point. And how many hours do you think you could possibly create? And then doing these random little bits in between. Hey, let's do a roast here. Let's have, somebody choke slam me through a table. Whatever the fuck dumb shit, extra shit that it's got to be. It's not why a lot of people watch this. Yes, of course, a lot of you started watching when they were at the Vulcan Gas Company. That wasn't that long ago. But this show's foundation is finding a new comedian. And if every single one of them are doing this, like, I got a bag with fucking random items in it, I got to put on sunglasses and a hat to be a different guy, it gets old, because I'm fine with a guy standing on stage in a white t-shirt saying one-liners. More so than this. The little games and shit. It's just, I don't know, I find it boring.
Again, all right, okie dokie. Okay, I'm gonna try out one of the roasts from the Kevin. Again,
Yo, shut the fuck up!
this is
Let the king work! Shut the fuck up!
I have to say, these shows that are not in Austin are so much more aggressive when somebody is not good or they just don't like them. The boos are so fucking loud, dude. So loud. And you can tell it crushes so many of these people that get those boos, as it should. But again, you're a new comedian. If you can play into it, lean into it instead of fighting the crowd, it can go your way. You can turn the tide and say, hey, this is something about me you might find crazy. And they'll be like, yeah, just switch up real quick. A lot of these guys were getting those boos and never fixing it. That's why I say this is one of the weirder episodes. There was legitimately one guy who said that he was about to pack up everything and move to do comedy full time, and he got destroyed by the crowd. Never once convinced them that he was likable, actually funny, had jokes, all of that shit. It was bad. And then Timmy closes the show. I'm expecting Pat O'Neill. I think a lot of people were expecting Pat O'Neill. You know, we get Timmy doing this fake roast with all these jokes that he had to write himself, and it's just not good. It's not good.
written by Timmy No Breaks, ladies and gentlemen. So play along, everybody. Okay, I'm going to try out one of the roasts from the Kevin Hart thing. Here it goes. Kevin works out. Too bad his movies aren't also having enough success so that people consider them to also be working out in the same sense as his exercise.
Guys, give him another chance. He knows he's going to get it back, guys. Give him another chance, okay?
Timmy No Breaks is here. Love that guy. Bring, bring. Hello, Mr. President. What? There's a food shortage because Red Band ate all the food, so there isn't any left?
Now, do you understand what I'm saying? This isn't good, dude. This is not a way to close the show. No matter how the show goes in the beginning, you gotta land it, dude. You gotta land it. And they just didn't fucking land it. This was a bad idea. Overall, a bad idea. We didn't need it. It almost doesn't even make any fucking sense. Not only is it not funny, it just doesn't make sense. But either way, guys, go check out this fucking Kill Tony podcast if you haven't already. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Don't steal my face. Can you please?